Hey, it's me. I just want to do a quick update. I haven't updated probably in a few weeks. I've just been busy sub teaching. I've been subbing probably a couple days a week. I think once I did 3 days. Um, Still trying to get some funds together for a car. I actually got a car real quick off of someone on Craigslist. Obviously, older car had issues, but my plan was to just kind of buy it and kind of flip it and just kind of resell it real fast. I ended up selling it, but just not for the amount that I wanted to. So I at least got some money back. Um, Big, huge news. I actually got some back pay from last year because I wasn't able to get it because I was on disability, but talked to the right person and was able to get some funds back. So it definitely helps. I'm waiting to get another paycheck in so I can take it to the dealership and try to get a car. Lyft is fine and everything, but it does add up very quickly, which is why I can only stick to like maybe a couple days a week right now subbing. Other big news, we got a couple different raises. I work for two different districts. One district is $140 a day. The other one was 130. The one that was 130 on August 1st, which I just found out for some reason a couple weeks ago, they went up to 160 a day. And then the district that was 140, they went up to 160 on September 20th. So they were both 160. And then I just found out a couple days ago, the one that's 160, that started 160 on August 1st, they're now up to 200. They just started that yesterday. So we're getting some major raises. I just got some back pay, so it's good for me to get a car. I just have to wait a couple weeks. I have to wait for next paycheck to come in, and hopefully that'll be enough to put a down payment. Because on unemployment, as you know, some people may not know, you can't get a car. You need two paycheck stubs. So they're going to see if that's enough. If not, then I'm going to have to wait until December. But I can't wait until December, so I'm going to have to try to go to an auction again. I've been to a couple, just nothing. Obviously, with a lower price point, the options are very slim. Um, yeah, so I have to kind of be particular because I am trying to make it to work. um, Hopefully, I'll be able to get a car next couple weeks or so at a dealership. That would be very good because then I can work, probably 3 days a week, and then I can also go back to doing massages. That's extra money also. So anyway, update on that. I've been subbing. Also let me go before that. I know the VIP kit, all that stuff. They're officially made the announcement they were not working with Chinese students anymore, which I talked about before, but they're starting like a global program, which had been talked about. I know many of the teachers, some of them are just, they're staying and starting a global program. Some people have moved on. Like I mentioned in previous videos, I'm glad they at least were able to find something. I know many of them went back to the brick and mortar schools. Some started with other companies and stuff like that. So I'm happy people have been able to move on or stay in there and do the global program. So me subbing. Um, it's been up and down. I mean, that's subbing in general. Most of the kids have been cool. Yeah, Thursday and Friday were a lot. um, Usually when you have eighth graders, especially eighth grade boys, you always have a few that just want to cause problems. Like I said, majority were fine. The lesson plans left luckily have been easy. I know in the past I've had lesson plans left and I'm like, what? It's rare though, but like they want you to do like 20,000 things. It's like I'm a sub. I'm not the actual teacher. Start a project or do this, and this. It's like it's been like, okay, here's a worksheet, or they're taking a test, or they have stuff on Google Classroom, which is fine. But the issue with Google Classroom is that the kids want to go in Minecraft, which I wish the schools would block. But sometimes that's a reward for doing their work. Oh, they're allowed to go in Minecraft when they're done. But the thing is, some of the kids go in Minecraft while they're supposed to be doing their work. So I have to walk around and make sure they're not, messing around and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's an issue. Um, like I said, most of the time it's been fine. The kids have been nice. I have seen the kids multiple times, but yeah, the last couple of days I worked on Thursday and Friday, just just boys not working, and then you have certain kids that make up rules. I know as a sub, you know this. If you're a sub, you know this. You have kids that will just make up rules that don't exist. They don't care if they get you in trouble. They don't think they're going to get you in trouble, or they don't care. Oh, like I had to send a kid to the office for attendance, one kid. Oh, I can bring a friend. I said, no, you can't. Oh, yeah, they don't care. I said, yes, they do. I said, I'm not new subbing. Um, Also, who was it? Oh, like only depending on the school, it could be one boy, one girl, or just like one kid at a time going to the bathroom. there'll be some kids, oh yeah, I can go with a friend. I said, no, you can't. I said, you guys, these are school rules. They don't change because I'm here. And then some of the kids were like, no, no, no. I said, yeah, I know. I said, thank you for having my back. Because I was like, I'm a guest here. Like, you can't just do whatever you want. And some of the kids just don't get it. It's like the age is not an excuse. I was 12, 13, 14 once. I never would be disrespectful to an adult. I would never make up rules that didn't exist. Luckily, nothing's happened so far, but when I first started subbing, I actually subbed in my old school, my old middle school. I almost got in trouble by the principal because a student lied to her and said that I told the kids they could play on their phones. So let me go back. So I subbed at my old middle school. This is probably 2014 or 13. No, probably 14. Um, it was a computer class, and the teacher, hold up, the teacher told the students, make sure they write this essay. They had to type like a 2-paragraph essay about the summer and then turn it into them. And then they were allowed to play like cool math games or whatever. He's like, please don't have them have, drinks other than water by the computer, no phones. So I wrote on the board, teacher says no phones, no, and nothing other than water like near the computer. Because they don't want like sugary drinks and stuff like that. Um, this one girl, she had her hoodie on and she had the phone in her pouch. I said, excuse me. I said, you're not allowed to be on your phone. I said, it's on the board and it's your teacher's rules. And I pulled the rules up. And she's kind of rolled her eyes. I caught her a second time. I said, excuse me, you're not allowed on your phone. I said, you have a 2-paragraph essay that's due at the end of the period. And I believe it was a short day. So they had like 35, 40 minutes. Yeah, so all the kids, everyone else was pretty much paying attention. And then the principal came in because at that school, the principal, vice principal, they always come in just to make sure, okay, is everyone okay? No one's taking advantage or whatever. So the principal came in and I saw her, she caught the girl immediately on her phone and she's like, like you can't be on her phone. And then the girl pointed at me and the principal kind of looked at me funny and I was like, uh-oh, because I had a feeling what she just did. And I saw some of the kids look like, oh, like they knew what she was doing. So I walked up on the other side of the classroom toward the principal. She went, and she goes, please don't tell the students they could play on their phones. I said, I didn't. And she goes, well, this student just said that you told the kids they could play on their phones all period. We don't allow that here. So she goes, please don't tell the students that. I said, I didn't. I said, I actually just told her twice not to be on her phone, and I have it written on the board. And the principal looked, she went, excuse me? To the student. She goes, how dare you try to get the sub in trouble? What is wrong with you? I am so sorry. She kept apologizing. I said, no, you're good. You're good. She goes, I cannot believe it is on the board. I said, and it's on the teacher's note also. And I got the note and she looked at it. She was like, you just tried to get the sub in trouble. She's like, what is wrong with you? She said, you know what? I'm going to tell your parents. I'm going to tell your parents. And the girl, she put the hoodie over her head. She had her head down and the kids were like this, like going back and forth looking. I said, yeah, I told her twice before you came in. And she's like, oh, she had to tell you twice. And she goes, do you understand you could have gotten her in trouble? And she goes, ma'am, I am so sorry. I said, no. I said, you're fine. And she's like, how dare you? She goes, shame on you. And she left. Yeah, I'm not sure. She said she was going to call the parents. I'm not sure if she did or not. So she had her head down. I said, really? So then I went back to the front. I don't raise my voice. I really don't. I said, listen up. I said, I told you guys, you are not allowed to be on your phones. These are your teacher's rules. And I pulled them up again. I said, it's on the board. Do not lie and tell the principal that I told you guys you could play on your phones. And I kept looking at the girl. I said, I am a guest at the school. I have rules to follow. If I don't follow rules, I can be banned from a school, which you can be, or they could go to the school and the district can cut you because they want you to follow the rules. I said, you are messing with my job and my money when you're making up fake rules. I said, so do your essay and turn it in. And the kids were just like this. The girl had her head down. And I said, I do not want to catch you on your phone again. And I really don't get that heated up. But I mean, Thursday, Friday, I had to get a little bit of vocal with some of the kids also. Just trying to tell them basic rules. And then a couple of them trying to mimic me. Because I always say, hey, you guys. I say that all the time. Hey, you guys, let's do this. Hey, you guys. Hey, you guys. I say, excuse me. I said, do you talk to your parents like that? And they're like, I said, I'm being very nice to you guys. I said, you have no reason to mimic me. It's just like, how are they raised? I'm sorry, but just really inappropriate. Like I said, 90% of the kids are not like that. But some of them, man, they're gonna have trouble in high school. But anyway, that's why I took a break. Some people ask me why I took a break. I did stop teaching from 2013 to 2016. I just got burned out because I literally had a few awful classes in a row. I had to call security and I said, you know what? I want to be behind the scenes again. So I went back to being a sub for a couple years, and you guys know, got injured. Well, I was in a special ed kindergarten class, and then I had a one-on-one student got injured, the whole thing. So I just went back to subbing. So um, it's fine for me for now. So whenever I start teaching, I don't even know. I was able to take my CSAT, didn't pass, not shockingly, because they switched the whole test again. So I luckily wrote down some notes. Oh, positive. I was able to take the test from home. They allow now for you to take the test um, at home. You just have to make sure that you take pictures of like the room that you're in. They have someone watching you the whole time to make sure you're not talking with someone or whatever. Like I remember I was reading a question and they said, are something popped up. They said, "Are you talking to someone?" I said, "No, I'm just reading the question." They said, "Oh, please don't do that." Yeah, because if they hear you mumbling, they think that you're talking to someone. So I made sure when I was done with the test, I like wrote down real fast any specific terms I remembered. So I'll figure out when I'm going to take the test again. But I think it's a good option that we're able to take it at home. That was a way better option. So anyway, yeah, I'm back subbing a couple days a week. Hopefully, I'll have a car in a couple weeks. If not, then it'll be next month. I'll get a car because I'll have a way bigger paycheck. Got a raise. Got my back pay from unemployment after a year and a half. So good news. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, that's it. I'll try to get back with you guys. I don't know, maybe a couple weeks or so, maybe a few weeks, because it's kind of the same stuff going on. So make sure you guys stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.